Hi, my name is Kim Chomiak, and I am a transformational coach. So, for quite a few years, I was in the network marketing industry. Now, if you are watching and you are in a network marketing business, and if you have not rank advanced in, say, the last 6 months or more, then this video is for you. I have something very special to share with you, and that is how to overcome your obstacle. If you're feeling stuck, like you're not able to advance, I'm going to share something really important with you right now that's going to help you with that. Okay? So, all right. So, the first thing is, and I'm sorry if I'm stating the obvious here, but when you first started your business, what was the very first thing the person that recruited you they asked you to do? It was to make a list of names, correct? Okay. So each of those names, and then they said, take each of those names and call them because you want to invite them to a presentation, right? Which, I mean, it sounds simple enough until you sit down and actually try to do it, right? so, so as you're sitting there looking at this list of names, um, what thoughts were going through your head? Right? Like you look at the first name and you're thinking, "Oh, no, maybe I don't want to phone that person just yet because I, I'm not sure what they're going to think of me about doing this business." Right? Or the next name you might think, "Oh, no, I can't phone that person right now. They're probably at work." Or you look at the third name and you're like, "Oh, no, I don't want to bug that person. They don't like me selling stuff." Right? So each each different name, you tend to prejudge. You tend to look at them and think, and you just have an idea or a perception of what they're going to say without even picking up the phone and asking them. And why is that? Well, what it is, it's it's your subconscious. What it's doing is it's because it has access to everything that goes on in your whole life ever since you were a baby, right? So it knows, it remembers everything about you being a child and uh, all this stuff about all your fears and everything. So now that you're an adult and you're trying to be a big person, the subconscious doesn't always allow that. Okay. So it's going to keep bringing up things. It's going to keep putting little thoughts, little ideas into your head to hold you back because it's just trying to keep you safe. So um, when you're trying to do this business, you will find that you're being distracted or you're going to have ideas or thoughts that maybe you're not good enough, maybe you're not smart enough, maybe you just can't do it, maybe you're going to fail, right? Have so is any of this ringing true? Have these thoughts been going through your mind? If so, then this is going to help. Okay, what I'm going to share with you today. So, one of the big things is your fight or flight response system. Okay, so that is where um, uh, that gets triggered when a fear comes up. So if you're afraid of what somebody might think of you, if you're afraid of um, making somebody feel uncomfortable, if you're afraid of failing in this business, right? This that will trigger your fight or flight response system, and then that alone is going to hold you back from actually picking up the phone and phoning these people. Okay, so we if you're in this business, you actually have a very amazing product, I'm sure, right? This is a hugely beneficial product. It doesn't matter which one because most of them in the network marketing industry, most of the products are are the highest quality. Okay, so you stand behind it fully. You've tried it, you use it, and now you just want to share it, right? So the idea is what we're going to do here. I'm going to show you a method of reprogramming your subconscious mind. Okay. So the technique that we're going to use is called the emotional freedom technique, which is also known as tapping. So what we do is there's a set of meridian points that are directly connected to the fight or flight response system. And by a light tapping on those points, you are calming that system down. Okay, that's the briefest summary I can give for that. Anyways, you can look that one up later. Tapping. Nick Ortner, he's an awesome one. He has all kinds of great videos out there. He's the one from the Tapping Solution. Anyway, totally look up some of those, and then you'll hear a lot more about tapping and what it is and the benefits. So the one I'm going to show you today, though, is to help with the fear of selling to a customer. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off because the frames get in the way. All right, so the first thing we do, we say a setup statement. So the statement is, and you're going to say the statement out loud, and you're going to think of how true is this statement, and you're going to rate it from 0 to 10. Okay, so from 0 to 10, I just don't want to make these people feel uncomfortable. How true is that? Like, I'm sure it's very true. Okay, so what number popped in? Was it an 8? Was it a 10? Right? So, okay, so just make a note of the number, right? And there's no right or wrong answer here. Okay, it's whatever number popped into your head. Feels like an 8, feels like a 10, feels like a 9, whatever. Okay, so now what we'll do is we're going to do some light tapping. You're just stimulating the points. So this is the karate chop point here, right, along here. So you're just going to tap gently. We're going to start with this point, and then we'll move on to the other points. For this part, we're going to say this 3 times, and then we'll move on to the other points. Okay, so I'm going to say it, and you're going to repeat it back. I'll try to say it slowly. Okay, so ready? Okay, even though I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, I still love and accept myself. Even though I'm afraid of what they're going to think of me, I deeply love and honor my feelings around this. Even though I really don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, I deeply and completely love myself. Okay, now we're going to go to the eyebrow point. I really don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. And then the side of the eye point. I'm 100% sure this is going to make them feel uncomfortable. Under the eye. I really don't want to make these phone calls. Under the nose. I don't want them to think poorly of me. Under the chin. I don't want them to feel like I'm just trying to sell them something. The collarbone point, which is right here. I just don't want them to feel uncomfortable. Top of the head. I feel uncomfortable. I just don't want to be salesy. I really just want to help people. It just feels wrong somehow. I don't want them being irritated with me. I'm afraid they're just going to say no. What if they just don't listen? I don't want to feel like I just need their money, but I kind of do need their money, or else I don't have a business. I just don't want to feel uncomfortable. And I just don't want them to feel uncomfortable too. This is this is for their highest good. This information that I want to share with them is hugely beneficial. I really just want to share this with them, and then it's up to them. I'm open to feeling that this is for their highest good. The truth is, I really need their money. I really need these clients. And I can really feel that energy. But I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. My true intention is for their highest good. I feel my energy of needing to get paid. I feel how badly I want clients. And I honor those feelings. And I am open to this being a win-win situation. A win-win conversation, no matter how it goes. I am just delivering the message. And then it's up to them. My true intention is just to help people. Okay. Okay, there. So, how was that? Do you Okay, so that was just a short tapping. You can do it for as long as you like, or if you need to go longer, you can. Uh, Now, what we do is we say the statement one more time. So, when you say the statement again, uh, I just don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Has anything shifted after doing that short bit of tapping? Has anything shifted to, like, does it still feel like a 10 if that's what you started with? Has it gone down even 1 point? Because if so, that's fantastic. We've actually done something. Okay. So, yeah, the idea is to shift it all the way down to a 0, because that is how you, like, and with the tapping, you can shift it all the way down to the 0, and then you know that feeling, that belief has been neutralized. Okay? So, and now it won't bother you anymore, right? Not to say that some other ones won't bother you. I mean, there's always going to be something, but this is how you do the reprogramming. Okay? So, now the other thing is, I do have a Facebook page, a Facebook group page, and it's called The Abundant Mindset. So, and in that group, what we do is we do some tapping, and what we're working on is reprogramming the scarcity mindset into an abundant mindset. Okay, so if you want to hear more about it, if you want to join the group, I'm going to put the link below, and you're more than welcome uh, to join the group and do some more of this with us. Okay, so that pretty much is my message for today, and I just want to thank you all for listening. Okay, have a great day. Oops, there it is. And